Throughout the boroughs of New York City lie many vacant lots. Many were former business or industrial sites, but today scar the neighborhoods. One of the reasons they're vacant is because a past use left traces of contamination in the ground. These areas are called brownfields, and they inhibit growth and opportunity throughout the city, according to environmental justice activist Eddie Bautista.
The departure of a lot of manufacturing industries from our communities over the decades has resulted in a glut of brownfield properties, and it's meant communities having acres of land that's polluted, that's unusable, and just sitting there as a blight.
Because developers fear hidden costs associated with environmental cleanups, they avoid redevelopment of brownfield properties. That's why New York City has taken action to end the cycle of brownfields, a problem that plagues cities across the country. As part of PlaNYC, the city's long-term environmental strategy, Mayor Bloomberg established a clear and unprecedented goal of cleaning up all contaminated land in New York City. It's the first city-led effort of its kind in the country, says Dan Walsh, who directs the program.
The program is designed to provide a means for investigation and cleanup of brownfield properties. It's designed to eliminate the risks that developers face when they take on these sites.
To meet this goal, a dedicated force of scientists and engineers was brought on board to create the OER, the New York City Office of Environmental Remediation, and run the New York City Brownfield Cleanup Program.
We have a very talented staff with years of experience. We're able to accomplish very high-quality cleanups.
To attract developers, the OER offers numerous networking and educational workshops and services like Speed, a real estate search engine that lists potential properties for remediation. Key incentive programs are a critical part of the OER's mission, including BIG, the Brownfield Incentive Grant Program, to help offset the cost of environmental study and cleanups.
Now we're seeing with this program, with a comparatively small investment of public resources, we're able to bring affordable housing developments and others to the table who are willing to work with us, get a site clean and get it turned around.
Mayor Babayev, a Brooklyn-based developer, took advantage of the BIG program to clean up and develop this brownfield near Flatbush Avenue. It will soon be a commercial building with retail and medical office space.
There's a lot of brownfields in New York, and a lot of people don't want to develop them because they don't want to go through the red tape of the bureaucracy that goes with, redeveloping a site, especially a brownfield site. But we found, the brownfield program very easy to work with, and it really wasn't as much red tape as we thought, and everything was expedited, beyond what we thought it would be.
A major incentive of the Brownfield Cleanup Program is the liability protection it offers developers.
We believe that liability protection is a critical element that developers look for when they come and consider enrolling a site in the City Brownfield Cleanup Program.
The liability protection that we're going to get from the city agency and the state was actually the most important point that we needed, because in terms of remediated sites, we're taking a lot of risk in remediating a site.
To make brownfield sites more competitive with clean properties, the OER also established the New York City Green Property Certification Program. When cleanups are complete, developers get a formal certification by the City of New York that acknowledges that the property is protective of the environment and public health.
One of the greatest things about this remediation with the OER is that we get green certification. That means another marketing aspect for the property, to market it as a green property.
The response to OER's programs has been robust, and this has translated into real benefits to New York City communities.
Over the first 30 projects or so, we have somewhere around 1,400 permanent jobs, and probably twice that amount in the construction phase.
This program shows that we can bring those properties back and turn them into either a vital business or housing on the block, something that is going to become, once again, a vibrant part of the neighborhood.
For more information about the New York City Brownfield Cleanup Program and other programs run by the Office of Environmental Remediation, go to nyc.gov and search for OER.